Welcome back again to the hidden Rincon de Loix streets in Benidorm town. This area was packed up during peak summer season. Plenty of people about and around. But once September hits, let's see what's happening out here. We all know already by now that Benidorm is still very busy, not like it's empty from one day to the other, not at all. However, there's some specific parts of the city that are starting to become empty. Only locals or those who are having their own properties here for holidays can be seen in these streets. And don't be fooled, there's quite a lot of apartments and hotels here that are touristic. There's plenty of whole apartment buildings that are rented out short term. These are the calm, quieter streets, slightly upwards, closer to the natural park, where the Aqualandia, the Mundo Mar is located, surrounded by trees and green plants and flowers. Very clean, honestly. And it's right here where still some tourists can be seen, although not as much as it previously was. There are some businesses that are located here that are still surviving, even though it's not a peak touristic place. Here, for example, is one of these places. This is a cafeteria. It's called Playmon Park because it is part of the Playmon Park buildings. We'll be showing it to you slightly closer. They have roast chicken for 10 euros 50. Many of the days, breakfast, pizzas. Right now, I feel like they are on holidays. It's their day off probably. But overall, it is usually quite busy, and mostly locals and those who are living here nearby do frequent these types of bars. We've never seen it packed in all these years, and usually there's just a few people inside. Not sure how they still survive, honestly. One single supermarket and whole this side. Obviously down on the main avenue here in Rincon we have new Aldi and Lidl, but here Unide Market is the one that locals use that are living here in the upper part of Rincon. This is where also a lot of tourists could come and purchase some snacks or some food that they need if they're on self-catering. Because this is a typical supermarket, it doesn't have these inflated huge prices as other 24-hour supermarket style ones do actually have. On each corner, even here on the top, there's maps of Benidorm showing you the different areas and where you are located. Many people visit these streets not because they stay somewhere here nearby, but those who want to explore the natural park of Benidorm, those who want to go towards the Benidorm's Cross, or those who want to go to some cheaper accommodation option maybe, are searching for this place right here. It's close to all the facilities. It's close to Rincon, close to the Levante Beach, which you'll see today. I think like from here it's around less than 8 minutes walk up until the beginning of the Levante Beach in Rincon. So it's quite close. And overall, you can see that even though schools did not start just yet, they're starting next Monday already. But all people went back to normal, and only around 17% of Spanish, those who live here in general, are still on holidays. Only 17%. So the vast majority are already back to normal. Typical small, cozy local bars where people who live nearby are heading for some drinks and snacks and menu options. And then obviously we have some party apart hotels. This area, for some reason, you would think that a party hotel should be located on the British Street, on the Strip, somewhere there, right? But no, there's two party hotels that are located right here in the middle of the residential area. For some reason, this is the case. And they're located right next to the church too. So it's double of a strange thing. One of them is specific for music fans, by the way, and it's called BC, Benidorm Celebrations. The other one is this one here on the right, the one that's green colored. It is an apart hotel also for groups. Mostly they do accept group stacks, hen-dos, etc. It's a very nice apart hotel right here on the Brussels street. And Benidorm Celebrations is this one, right, where you see people walking out and people waiting for the bus, I suppose, to pick them up. This is the Magic Costa Blanca Hotels group hotel. It's the only one like this. It is specific for partying, and you can see it here. Your plan for the day, wake up, pool party, and repeat. This is like a non-stop partying place. They have rooms for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. It's insane. They have both parties on the outside and on the indoors. Just a little like snack place. It's not a restaurant really. Just some snack place, but a lot of drinks, a lot of cocktails, and music non-stop. So a lot of groups and stag hen do's party groups are actually coming here for their holidays and booking in this specific hotel for this reason. And right in front of us, we have the straight road towards the natural park, towards the cross, and also towards the towers and watch points that are located in the natural park and the Virgin Beach areas, where there are some lifeguards, but it's not as busy at all, and you need to be careful because there's quite a bit of stones. Benny Connect here, picking people up, bringing people here to the area as well. Non-stop work they have. We've seen plenty of these buses, even right now in September, non-stop routes coming and going back. And like this whole entire day. Mostly people depart, but a lot of people do still arrive to the region. From here, we're heading slightly downwards towards the main area of Rincon de Loix. All these streets are exactly the same. All these streets are mostly residential, but there's still a lot of touristic accommodation options. And there are some typical bars here. There's some music party resorts as well. And some small local businesses. By the way, if you're going to this area, if you see green line, this is not a parking for everyone. It's only for residents, and you cannot pay to park here. Residents only. Once again, green and orange cannot leave the vehicle if you're not a resident. If you're coming here on holidays and if you stay in a nearby accommodation, it does not count. You have to have specific tag on the car to show that you are a resident. Then only you can park. If not, the car will be towed. So take that into consideration. Only blue or white areas are safe for parking. And blue is a paid one. Some Italian restaurants here. I wonder how these survive because it is in such a hidden place. It is very nice. The terrace is nice. It's 3 hearts, I think. But it is a shame it is so outside. You know, it is so hidden in these teeny tiny streets that not a lot of people know about it. They have to do a very strong marketing probably on social media, especially to get people in here, because people just don't know and they don't see it actually exists. Maybe we'll have to come here sometime and just check it out if it's actually as good. On the left side, we have the Port Benidorm Hotel. This is a gorgeous hotel and spa that is changing completely. We filmed a full inside tour for you guys. We filmed also a full video about the rooftop terrace, and it's located right here in front of the plaza and the Vincent's Corner pub. Quite famous pubs and bars that have been here for decades and decades. Some of the first ones, and you can tell by this typical design. And these places are still beloved by quite a lot of tourists. So here on the left side, we have the Port Benidorm Hotel. They are full speed heading towards finishing up the brand new building, which is even taller than the original one. It is a brand new skyscraper here if you wish. And it's going to be lovely. There's going to be more common areas. This is how it looks like by now. It's way more advanced than what it previously was. Plenty of people are staying here in the hotel, though it's not closed, even though there is some building work happening. But people are outside, people do not really care because people are enjoying, and it's not this very noisy building work any longer. So it is all right. And this is a lovely hotel, quality hotel. We've been here, we've checked it out, even the spa area. It's just nice and pleasant, and the beach is right there in front of us. And as we mentioned, 8 minutes more or less is what it took us from the last, not even 8 minutes, from the last moment that we've told you, we're gonna go up until Levante Beach and it's not gonna take us more than 10 minutes. We are here already. Plenty of people are staying here about and around, and it's actually busier than what you usually see and what we've seen on the upper side of Rincon. Here there's cheap supermarkets. Here there's kebab and pizza places. Here there's Burger King, pharmacies, McDonald's. Here there's plenty of shops and Chinese bazaars and ice cream places and tattoo shops and private parkings and different places that sell as excursions and entrances like tickets towards the theme parks. This is already the busiest side of it. And let's see how the beach looks like, because today it is Tuesday, it is not a weekend. It is September, so we feel like locals, like Spanish tourists, will be gone, but we feel like international tourists will flood to the area for some reason. And I do feel like the Benidorm Pride, which is what's celebrated right now, does also contribute to it, because there's supposed to be 20,000 people here. So definitely I feel like quite a lot of them will be on the beach right now getting some nice tan before the main celebration and the main parade. Oh my world. It is very hot right now outside. It's bearable. It's not bad. It is hot, but it's good hot, if it makes sense. Look at the beachfront. Oh, it's like September never started. What happened? Yesterday, it was half empty. Monday, today, Tuesday, not a single free spot. What is that? Oh, ooh. I see a lot of younger generations too. I see still quite some families from the area, but a lot of young generations. Probably these are the ones who've arrived for the Benidorm Pride, and quite a lot of locals enjoying now their summer. A lot of tourists have went back home, but this is insane. It's busier than August. How is this even possible? Not too sure, but hey, it's 2nd of September and it's packed up, but not everywhere any longer. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video.